Hey, what is going on everybody? Before I get into this video, I will have all the substats for everything that I cover in the description down below. So let's get into the video. Today, I wanted to go over Viessa's essentials. This is going to be for her mobbing and bossing builds, and I will be going over the best weapons for each one. So starting off with mobbing, we're going to be looking at the King's Lance. I chose the King's Lance because I feel that this is probably one of the best mobbing weapons in the game currently right now. Also, it just synergizes really well with Freyna. You can cover spots in the map with the King's Lance, and the spots that you don't cover, you can just use Freyna for those. Starting with the first piece, this is going to be the King's Lance Polymer Syncytium Blueprint. You're going to come to Echo Swamp's Musket Swamp. It is going to be the Musket Swamp Vulgus Strategic Outpost. The reason why I chose this outpost is because you are going to be able to grind the crystallization catalyst materials here. The pattern you're going to be looking for is going to be 81, so you are going to need Sharon for this outpost. For the next piece, this is going to be for the Synthetic Fiber Blueprint. You're going to want to come to Hagios Dune Base. It is going to be the Dune Base Vulgus Strategic Outpost. The pattern you're going to want to go for this one is going to be 109, so you are going to need Sharon again for this one as well. And for the Nano Tube Blueprint, you're going to want to come to Sterile Lands, the classified area. It is going to be the classified area Vulgus Strategic Outpost. For this one, you're going to want to grind out 64. You do not need Sharon for this one. And for the last piece, it is going to be the Blueprint. You are going to want to fight the Swamp Walker. You are going to want to grind out the Infiltration Operation Kalito's Ossuary. Now we're going to be talking about the Secret Garden. This is going to be for her bossing build. I will be showing you guys each part you're going to want to grind out for and the outpost you're going to want to go to / bosses. For the Polymer Synctium Blueprint, you're going to want to come to the Derelict in Echo Swamps. It is going to be the Derelict Covert Vulgus Strategic Outpost. You're going to want to grind out pattern 82. Again, the reason why I chose this one is you are going to be also grinding out the materials for the crystallization catalyst. For the Synthetic Fiber Blueprint, you're going to want to come to Converter Facility in the Fortress. It is going to be the Converter Facility Vulgus Strategic Outpost. For this one, you're going to want to grind out pattern 120. And for the Nano Tube Blueprint, you're going to want to come to Agna Desert, the Vermilion Waste. You're going to want to come to the Vermilion Waste Vulgus Strategic Outpost. For this one, you're going to want to grind out pattern 88. And for the Blueprint, you're going to want to grind out the Frostwalker for pattern 114. The way you get 114 is going to be in the Haven. Now for the reactors, starting off with the Chill Special Rounds Tech Reactor. This one you are going to want to get a Secret Garden mounted reactor. You're going to come to Kingston Ground Square. The mission you're going to want to grind is the Kingston Surveillance Radar. And for the next reactor, it is going to be the Chill Special Rounds Fusion Reactor. For this one, you are going to want a King's Lance Guard mounted reactor. You're going to come to Echo Swamp's Abandoned Zone, and the mission you're going to be grinding is the Environment Contamination Zone. So for the external components that you are going to want to grind out a 2 set for the bossing and then the 1 set for the mobbing. So for the 2 set for bossing, you are going to want to grind out the Polar Knight set and then the Annihilation set. It does not matter which ones you choose for each one. It doesn't matter. If you have a good roll on any of them, make sure that you have at least 2 in the slots of memory and processor, and then the other 2 being in the sensor and the auxiliary power. So again, try to grind out a 2 set for the Polar Knight and a 2 set for Annihilation. Now for the mobbing, you are going to want a full set of Polar Knight. The reason why you're going to want a full set for the Polar Knight, you are going to be getting the Chill Power boost. You are also going to get a Frostbite stack, which is going to increase skill critical damage and also increasing your firearm crit damage, while also inflicting an additional equivalent to 12% of max HP to enemies with a 2.5 meter radius. This is a 30% chance, so whenever you're using the Kingsguard Lance, it will chunk them for about 12% of their max HP, which is going to be very huge. That is pretty much it. That is all the essentials you are going to need to grind for Viessa. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am tired. I'm gonna go play Warframe.
Stop it.